Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best. Or I'm going to shut it for you real quick.
To me, it was kind of embarrassing. Kids copy the player.
And they think this is the way you're supposed to act, not only in athletics, but in life.
He does need to show more humility because he is a role model.
Guys played their butts off, and then it got to be all about one guy in a team sport. That's wrong.
Oh, I was making sure everybody knew that Crabtree was a mediocre receiver. Mediocre.
I didn't think he should have called out the player.
It was offensive, and what was even more offensive, I thought, were the tweets on Twitter, the hate, the racism.
Yes. Someone needs to introduce Richard Sherman to George Zimmerman. Hashtag Thug Life Over.
The sheer racism that was expressed by so many people on Twitter was just nauseating to read through.
625 people had referred to him as a thug.
Whenever they see a black guy they don't like, thug, because you can't, it's socially unacceptable now, as unlike when it once was, to say the N-word.
I'm not saying he's a thug, he was just classless.
He's from Compton,
he's worked his way up.
Got to Stanford, and he's a millionaire. He is the American dream.
People had to know that he was from Stanford.
That's right. People are feeling negative about Richard Sherman now, but people are also flocking to him.
He's that guy who brags on himself. I find those guys to be entertaining.
What trips me out is the media pretends they don't like what he said when they love what he said because it makes producers' worlds easier.
Well, sadly, the Twitter response is the least surprising aspect of this whole thing.
I am not at all surprised by Twitter. In fact, there are some stats out there now about the level of racism in sports Twitter particularly.
When you say crazy things on television, you should expect crazy results.
Oh, I was making sure everybody knew that Crabtree was a mediocre receiver. Mediocre. Mediocre.